Yeah, because Malot is two major minor, the pensionary benefit minor. So this will be listed on 28 one.
Then, I will to mention item number 10. In this case, my lord, UGC is supposed to file their affidavit, my lord. They have not yet filed. So I prayed before my lordship, my lord, let it come in the month of June, my lord, in the fifth state, and by this time, I've informed the UGC's councillors.
Okay, on request made by Progresta, P. Progresta, then the council for the petitioner. When do you want?
Let it come on 16th of June, my lord.
16 June.
May I please, Lord? Also, I am paying for listing of a case for orders on 29th, Lordship. Similar case is fixed on 29th, Lordship. Lordship. Another prayer, Lordship, for admission, Lordship. This matter was last posted on 6 to 25, directing the authority to file affidavit
Okay, 2nd June.
of life.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a WPC pension matter, Lordship.
Mm.
Any date next week?
4th of June.
4th of June.
One motion matter. Your lordship was directed on 2/5/2025. 1 week time was given to obtain instruction. The matter is still in motion position also. May I pray for listing on Friday? Motion matter.
Motion. We'll have it on Monday.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, for listing of a pending matter, Your Lordship. Can it be on 23rd?
31.
That's it, me. Oblige.
Item 18, motion.
Lordship, my lordship, kindly can give possible lordship is stuck in traffic due to rain, lordship. Only lordship.
Item 1.
May it please, Your Lordship. That is regarding my lord, appointment of a teacher in my elementary education, my lord. I am a TET qualified teacher, my lord, in a very flimsy gown, my lord, and my candidature was rejected on a gown that, my lord, my admit card was, my lord.
SSC has filed the affidavit or not?
No, my lord, they have last occasion, they have taken
No, my
time.
lord.
1 week.
Yesterday we sent it for batting yesterday, my lord.
Oh,
But tomorrow we can find it.
Then let it be on Friday.
Friday will be.
Then next week, my lord, any date, because you already last 5 years is pending. my lord.
Okay, heard PJ Mandal and the senior counsel. Assisted by Mr. L.R. Majumdar and counsel. Mr. H. Barwal and counsel appearing on behalf of Mr.
Next week, my lord.
B. Gogoi, and standing counsel.
Next
Assisted
week, my lord.
that the affidavit has been sent for vetting. The same would be filed within a period of 2 days.
Next week, my lord.
Accordingly, please the matter on. When do you want May? It is 20.
27, my lord.
Oh, 27.
My lord. Yes.
Oblige, my lord.
Item 2.
Yeah.
Has to produce the toilet.
Ah.
So this is.
Sanjeev Bora is the respondent, eight.
Respondent number 8.
Okay,
So otherwise, argument is concluded, not.
see, Fukan, the appointment of the respondent number 8
Milord.
is not on provision.
But Milord, that opening line. In exercise of authority conferred under provision of Rule 7A of Assam College Employees Provincialized Rules 2010.
Hmm.
So Milord,
Let us see the rules. Which is the page number?
possibly
Some.
500. Oh, like that.
What rule is it?
Provincialization rules,
Assam College Employees.
7,
Page.
page 498.
498.
All appointments, either by direct recruitment or by promotion, shall be made by the director on the basis of recommendation of the governing body, based on the recommendations of the selection committee, departmental promotion committee duly constituted. So it is 7A. Now, if we turn to the rule 13. 501. Subject Rule 13 minute probation and confirmation. Subject to availability of a permanent vacancy in the respective cadre, a person appointed on direct recruitment. He was appointed on direct recruitment minute shall be placed according to seniority on probation against the permanent vacancy for a period of 2 years before he is confirmed. So, my lord, it cannot be in a piecemeal manner. 7A, it would be read together with Rule 13. Then he is in the probationary period. And after 2 years, he would be confirmed. And before that, my lord, no NOC is required. That was my argument on the last paper. And it is clarified by this appointment letter issued by the Pragdiris College Authority, as well as the Director of Higher Education. That's my submission.
But our Fukan on the council. Also heard Mr. PG Fukan, then a standing council KKH SOU. For the respondent 1 to 6.
1 to 6.
Mr. K. Google and the standing council. Higher education for the respondents 7 and 9. And Mr. S. M. Barwa, then a council for the respondent 8. Just a minute.
So I have submitted a compilation version that may be looked into.
Where is that?
Earlier I have submitted in a
This compilation
lordship,
of judgments?
lordship. Oblige.
What's that?
Item 3.
May please your lordships, this case relates to non-payment of salary since 2009 till today.
Here.
And unfortunately, my lord, in this case, they have been terminated as a teacher, but we are holding as a Gate 4 employee, my lord.
Oh.
Lordship, here
There are lots of order, my lord, passed by this honorable court
I
to
am supposed to file an additional affidavit that has been prepared and it's in the process of filing it today, Lordship. Lordship may take it up the matter subject to my seniors availability next week, Lordship.
always they took time.
When are you free to next week?
No, I'm free.
No, when can we have?
Tuesday, next Tuesday, then.
Okay, heard MSK Devi, learning council. Mr. B. Chowdhury, Learned Standing Council,
PTC.
BTC supplements. That he will be filing the additional affidavit within the course of the day. Stop. Accordingly, list the matter on 27th
Yes.
27. Highly obliged. Huh? Next to, yes, similar order.
Next item.
Next item,
Same order,
same order.
filing additional affidavit.
Yes.
Same order.
Okay, tag, is it tagged?
Item 5.
May I please, Lakshmi. My lord, the government council was directed, my lord, to produce the any report, my lord, of the notice which was ever served upon the petitioner, my lord. I have the specific instruction, my lord.
Lordship, can you tell that,
1 minute.
instruction, which is marked as X lordship? Inquiry report lordship. Deputy Secretary inspected the school and found lordship that findings are there lordship. There were no students, no teachers,
I'll submit, my lord, on that line, my lord.
and lordship,
My lord,
1 minute.
my lord.
Second time.
there were only query as to whether the notice was given to the school prior to going to the inspection lordship. In fact, it was a working day lordship. And for sudden inspection, in order to ascertain as to whether the school is actually functioning or not.
1 minute. Yeah, did you take any, get any instructions? Whether you have issued notice?
Lordship. No, there was no notice given to the
Yes.
school because this
No, that
inspection
was the
was
query.
conducted on a working day.
Let me submit. That was the query, my lord, which was made by this honorable court, my lord, on 13th of March, my lord. And regarding that particular, on the particular date, my lord, when I, along with my brother, who happens to be the assistant teacher of the school, there are only 2 teachers in the school, my lord. Both of them had to remain absent, my lord, because of the death of one of their, my lord, relatives, my lord. That I admitted on other occasions also, my lord. And because of, my lord, the absence of both the teachers, my lord, there was no student in the school also, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, the ground of rejection taken by the, my lord, concerned director.
Did you take leave?
My lord, we could not take leave because of the sudden death of the, my lord, one of our relative, my lord. That I admitted and I submitted, my lord. Regarding the, my lord, inspection of the, my lord, school, my lord.
How can
No.
you be away from the school without leave?
On a working
My
day.
lord, sudden, my lord, death of the, my lord, uncle of the, my lord, petitioner, my lord. He had to leave the school, my lord, suddenly, my lord. Sharp at 9 o'clock in the morning, my lord. In fact, my lord, I made, my lord, categorical, my lord, submission on the other day, my lord, regarding this, my lord, leave, my lord.
Okay.
And there was no notice, my lord, that is, my lord, I have a specific instruction, my lord.
Working day lordship, it is a
I-
working day in order to ascertain as to whether the school is actually functioning or not. Whether there are enrollment of the students
My
or
lord,
not.
everything is there, my lord.
To ascertain that.
I'll take your lordship to, my lord, page 84,
On a
my lord.
working day,
This is an inspection report, my lord, page 84, lordship will kindly have a look. Page 84, my lord, annexure 18, my lord. The stand taken by the director is that, my lord, in the year 2016 and 17, there was no enrollment in the school, my lord.
1 minute. In this, it is the deputy secretary who did the inspection, correct?
lordship, who did the instruction? Deputy Secretary. Deputy Secretary Rupasri Bhattacharya.
Yes, my lord, lordship will kindly have a look at page
Where are
84.
the photos?
Lordship, photos and all lordship, including that inquiry report, I will place lordship. Lordship fixed action.
No, my lord.
I will
Okay.
place inquiry report also. along with the photo.
You file a affidavit
Lordship,
placing all those.
lordship. That
My lord
inquiry.
will kindly fix the date in the next week.
But Mr.
Lordship.
Z. Ahmad, learned counsel. Mr. B.N. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Elementary Education Department, is directed to file an affidavit, an additional affidavit.
Additional.
Placing on record the
Inquiry.
inquiry report of the Deputy Secretary to the Governor of Assam,
Conducted by the Deputy Secretary.
Department of School Education, as well as the photographs. Stop. When shall we have it?
After 2 weeks, Lordship.
My lord will kindly fix the date, my lord.
June.
10 June.
Lordship.
And regarding the, my lord, issuance of notice, my lord, they will make a statement, my lord.
No, that-
Because there
that
was a
you'll have to
specific
go-
instruction, my lord.
That
My
will
lord.
specify.
I'm deeply obliged.
Item 6.
May it be the Lord. And also a very small issue, Lordship. UGC is the main party, Lordship. They have filed affidavit. Although state has filed affidavit, but they are not relevant, Lordship. So may I submit, Lordship? Yes, yes. Let him come, Lordship.
Where is he?
Few minutes back, Lordship. Lordship, an advertisement was issued on 22nd December 2022 that Lordship will find at page 24, Lordship. Page 24 of the petition, Lordship. For filling up one post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce,
This is what date?
22nd December 2022, Lordship.
Where
It-
can you find it?
Lordship,
At the top, handwritten,
yes.
right hand corner, top,
Annexure one, A1.
A1.
A1, Lordship, page 24.
I don't
For
have-
filling up the one post of assistant
22nd?
22nd December 2022.
Okay.
For
The
filling up.
thing is not here in my documents. Anyway,
Yes, for filling up one post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce in Dibru College. So thereafter, the college issued an corrigendum that Lordship will find at page
so you are
25.
concerned with commerce.
Commerce. The post is reserved for open category, Lordship. This is now clarified by this corrigendum. Please, may I read, Lordship. Please read the advertisement for the post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce against Rostov and so published in
You're reading from?
page 25,
There is a corrigendum. This is the
Okay,
corrigendum.
okay.
page 25. Please read the advertisement for the post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce against Rostov Point 9, published in the Assam Tribune and Doinik Janambhumi 22/12/2022. So this is the date of publication. The post will be treated as an open category for you unreserved instead of unreserved EWS as per personnel B department, government of science. Now this
What is the date of this corrigendum also?
corrigendum, Lordship, will come into that. It's not given. Because I am coming to that later, Lordship.
Okay,
Uh,
just keep that in mind.
Yes. So this post is also supposed to be filled up pursuant to the office memorandum that Lordship will find at page 26. This is the guidelines. Page 26, 24th of January 2022, Lordship. Guideline for selection of assistant professor in provincialized government and government model college, so and so, so and so. In selection committee. Now, Lordship will come to page 27. This is regarding distribution of marks. At the bottom, Lordship, for academic record, 72 marks. And page 28, research and contribution and training experience, teaching experience, total 22 marks. But the column serial number 5 is irrelevant for me, Lordship. For PhD, 13 marks is allotted, Lordship, by this guideline for PhD. So thereafter, Lordship, interview was held. Interview held, Lordship, on, Lordship, now kindly come to page 30. This was issued on 12th of January 2023, although it is written as at the top, Lordship, 23. But
This is not 22.
23 actually. Now, Lordship, kindly see the bottom schedule of the interview, 21st of January 2023. This is the calling letter, Lordship, informing the interview for the post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce will be held in the premises of Dibru College on the date and time mentioned below. In this respect, you are requested to appear before the interview committee on the said date. Now, date of interview is 21st of January 2023. So in compliance of this Lordship, letter, Lordships, she appeared before the selection committee of the Dibru College, and that was held on 21st of January 2023. Now, for a considerable period, Lordship, no information was given. So accordingly, the petitioner, Lordship, applied, Lordship, filed RTI application to know about the status of the interview, Lordship. Now, finally, the reply given by the selection college authority that Lordship will find at page 46. This reply given by the college authority on 29th of April 2023. You, Lordship, may please to come to now page 46, where the reason, Lordship, they have given for not consideration. Page 46, this is the reply to the RTI filed by the petitioner. Lordship, kindly see the query number 2 and 4. Page 46, Lordship. List of candidates who appeared for the interview and total marks, API interview marks of all candidates who appeared for the interview. The serial number 1, this is the petitioner. Serial number C scored 62.75. This is API plus interview marks. The second one is the Satyan Guha Mazumdar. He scored 73.92. Now 3, 4, 5, this is not relevant, Lordship. Now, Lordship, kindly come to query number 3. Whether selection of a candidate has been finalized by the college authorities, including governing body, for the above mentioned post. The reply is yes. The serial number 2, he has been selected by the selection committee, Satyan Guha Mazumdar, Lordship, who scored 73.92. Now,
Where is that?
query number 3. My question was whether selection of a candidate has been finalized by the college authorities. Query number 3,
Yes.
including governing body, for the above mentioned post. They replied yes. Now my submission is that also the serial number 2, he was selected. His name is Satyan Guha Mazumdar. He scored 73.92 marks, including the marks, Lordship, PhD. Now, Lordship, this is important, Lordship, query number 5. Whether I have been selected, if not, kindly furnish detailed information regarding non-selection. The reply given, no. You have not been selected on the following grounds. Your API along with the interview marks was not highest. My API marks is 62.75. That's serial number 1, Lordship. Now, B is important. The primary reason for less API is that your PhD score has not been counted. Now, reason is given. The primary reason for less API is that your PhD score has not been counted as you have pursued your PhD and MCom simultaneously, which is not permissible. So reason for not awarding 13 marks for PhD is that I have pursued PhD and MCom degrees simultaneously, which is not permissible. In terms of the UGC guidelines, they have Annexure 1 page 2. Now, Lordship will find the Annexure 1 page 2 at page number 48. Absolutely, Lordship, inapplicable. This is not even applicable in my case. Now, also kindly come to page 50. The relevant portion. It is in a bold letter, it is written. The above guideline, in bold letter, Lordship, the above guidelines shall be applicable only to the students pursuing academic program other than PhD program. So this 13th of April 2022, the UGC guideline is not applicable at all in my case. So on a wrong footing or wrong bias or wrong interpretation of this guideline, they have not awarded these 13 marks in terms of the guidelines of 2022. Now further this UGC clarified that a student can pursue, let's see the guidelines. 1, a student can pursue 2 full-time academic programs in physical mode, provided that in such cases, class timings for one program do not overlap with the class timing of the other program. Now, what happened in my case, Lordship? She, Lordship, applied for PhD in the year 2015. There I have, Lordship, stated in the petition, Lordship. I'm coming to that, Lordship. PhD in the year 2015. This is by on regular mood, Lordship, from the Dibrugarh University. Then MCOM degree in the year 2019. This MCOM degree, the petitioner pursued through distance move from the Dibrugarh University.
MCOM.
MCOM in the year 2019. Now, so ultimately, Lordship, PhD degree has been awarded on 1st of March 2022, which I pursued through regular mode. And MCOM degree,
Awarded on,
Lordship,
awarded on.
on 1st of March 2022. Then I have annex, Lordship, annexer A7, page 53. So far the petitioner is concerned, Lordship, may kindly come to page 58. Page 58.
1 minute.
Lord.
Required qualification.
Okay.
The advertisement of commerce poster against the required qualification.
In terms of 4.1, will you call it? 4.1.
Yes.
Center for Management. So this is the petitioner, Lordship.
Karuna
Karuna Goenka, Lordship. The date of Lordship sheet at the bottom, raised from the register, 1st of March 2022. The 1st of March 2022, my PhD degree awarded. And MCOM degree, Lordship, exam was held in the month of April 2022. Result declared in the month of September 2022. That Lordship will find my MCOM degree certificate at page 61. Page 61. MCOM final examination 2021 in commerce. Held in April 2022. The date of examination held was on April 2022.
Which unit?
Page 61.
Serial number?
Serial number, Lordship, 6.
Karuna. Yeah.
Roll number, name, then grade, then center. So also here issue is this, Lordship, that the reason they have shown that is not at all applicable in my case. Because this guideline of the UGC, they come for the first time in the month of April 2022. Prior to that, I have completed the courses
These guidelines came into effect from,
Lordship 30th of September 2022. I'm coming to the Lordship, UGC have clarified, they have filed affidavit stating, yes, this guideline came into force with effect from 30th September 2022.
on the UGC guidelines.
What is?
From?
30th September 2022.
Okay.
They have also stated the same thing, Lordship. They have stated about the guidelines and the date of effect. But my submission is that prior to this guideline, Lordship, the petitioner has completed. That is reason one. And secondly, Lordship, this guideline is the reason or the showing that the guideline is because of this guideline, I have not been awarded 13 marks. That is absolutely a wrong finding because the guideline itself says this guideline is not applicable in respect of the PhD program candidates. Now, also kindly come to the page, the first order passed by this honorable court. The interim order is still operating. The post is still kept vacant. Order to assemble. First interim order. While issuing the notice, Lordship. Yes, sir. Lordship,
Yeah,
please to come to the order.
22.5.
Yeah, 22/5/2023. A small Lordship, before issuance of the interim order, Lordship. The submission has been recorded by this court, Lordship. May I read this Lordship order from paragraph 3 onwards? Second paragraph, the grievance of the petitioner is with regard to the process of selection for appointment to the post of Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dibru College in the district of Dibrugarh. The petitioner, who claims to have got all requisite qualifications, is aggrieved by the fact that in the exercise for consideration, her PhD degree has not been taken into consideration, as a result of which she has been given marks of 62.75 instead of 75.75. Had the 13 marks had been awarded to me because of the PhD degree, I have supposed to score lots of 75.75, which would more than the person who is likely to be offered the appointment with a mark of 73.92. That the second selected candidate, serial number 2. Now, by drawing the attention of this court to the reply dated 29/4/23, obtained by the petitioner under TI, the learned counsel of for the petitioner, Sri so-and-so, submits that the reasons which are discernible clearly appear to be irrelevant and extraneous, and therefore interference of this court is sought for. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for UGC, however, clarifies that there is no apparent disability or lacking in the qualification of the petitioner, and the decision has to be taken by the authorities making the selection. This court is also apprised that the appointments are likely to be made within few days. So issue notice on the sanction. The last paragraph, Lordship, is an interim. Therefore, balancing the equities, it is directed that no appointments be made pursuant to the selection held as per advertisement dated 22 December 2022 for the post of Assistant Professor in the Department of Commerce, Dibru College in the district of Dibru. So in the said department, the said post is still lying vacant. And so far the respondent number, I have implemented the selected candidate as a respondent number 7. But Lordship, although he has been selected, he got appointment in a defined college. That's why I somehow managed to get the copy of his appointment order, and he joined here also. He has given appointment in the College of Lordship, GC College, Silchar. So I may be allowed to submit a copy of the appointment order in respect of respondent number 7. Although Lordship notice has been served upon the respondent number 7, as well as the selection committee of the governing college, but they did not turn Lordship. This is the appointment order in respect of the respondent number 7. And he joined there. This was issued 7th of 10, 2023. Now, admitted fact is that the post in Dibru College is still lying vacant because of the operation of the interim order. And the reason which is shown by the governing selection committee of the college, that is not at all applicable. The guideline itself says this is not relevant in respect of the PhD candidate. Now, the affidavit filed by the UGC Lordship, they also, yes. So, Lordship may have the UGC affidavit Lordship.
But it's apparently shows, my lord. Where the, your UGC.
UGC affidavit Lordship,
67,
yes.
Page 6, running page 6.
60?
No, 60.
6-3.
No. That is where the director higher education.
It starts from Lordship. Actually, the pagination is wrong, Lordship. This should be from 67.
76.
6.
Huh?
Yes.
76. UGC, isn't it?
UGC.
Respond number 3.
6, Lordship.
Huh?
6. No, 3 over.
Number 3.
No, in the counter, if you use.
Oh, yes, no,
This should be 3, Lordship.
So again, under that, it is shown respondent number 6.
Yeah, it's wrong. 3 is the correct.
It is 3. 4, 5, 6 is the college. And notice how upon them, they are with the term.
No, Dibru College is
Dibru
3.
College.
UGC is 6.
This is 6. Yes.
Anyways,
Anyway, 1 is correct. Sorry, my lord. Typographical error. My lord, this candidate, my lord, being an officer of the court, I'm not arguing for anyone to show the legal point, my lord. He is entitled to the PhD mark because of the fact that PhD she has obtained from Dibrugarh University is in regular mode. Therefore, it is a valid degree. And there is no bar that while a person is pursuing a PhD degree, that he or she cannot take a distance education degree, obtain a distance education, obtain a degree through distance education. There is no bar. And the regulation that has been relied by the selection committee, or that for that matter the college, is April 2022 regulation, which is not applicable in case of the PhD candidates. And even if it is relied upon, it is permissible.
where have you stated that? Yeah.
My lord, may come to my paragraph 9 of my affidavit, my lord. If I may read the paragraph. May read.
Yes.
From a thorough reading of the writ petition, particularly paragraph 8 and 13 of the writ petition, it is discernible that the petitioner had obtained her MBA degree in the year 2009 and she cleared her NET in management in the year 2013. Thereafter, she enrolled in her PhD program in 2015. She submitted her PhD thesis in August 2021. However, before submitting her research thesis, she enrolled in an MCOM course under the ODL mode in September 2019. Thus, the MBA degree obtained in 2009 by the petitioner was the master's degree required for enrolling in the PhD course. It is not that she has done master's degree later on after the submission of the PhD. She has 2 master's degree in her credit. One is MBA, another is MCOM. There is no bar in having 2 master's degrees. One can have 3, 4. The PhD is a regular course. But insofar as the overlapping of the MCOM degree course under ODL mode, the regular PhD course is concerned, the UGC is of the opinion that if the PhD degree was obtained in strict compliance of the UGC so-and-so regulation 2009, then such PhD degree is valid if obtained through regular mode. It is important to mention herein that the petitioner applied for the post of assistant professor in the Department of Commerce, Dibru College, Dibrugarh, for which MCOM is the master's degree. MCOM is the master's degree, and UGC issued guidelines for the universities wherein the universities can devise mechanism through their statutory bodies, allowing students to pursue 2 academic programs simultaneously, which was issued in April 2022. And it is also provided in the UGC guidelines of April 22 that the said guidelines shall be applicable only to the students pursuing academic programs other than PhD programs. And the guidelines we have annexed, Milord. The petitioner also annexed the guidelines.
Definition.
Hmm.
These guidelines came into effect from which date?
April 2022.
That lordship will find at page paragraph 11 of the affidavit given by the UGC.
তোমালোকৰো আছে
No,
guideline?
paragraph 11.
মোৰ ঘৰত বাৰু স্পষ্ট নহয় মোৰ দিছো
Article 9. No, এইখন মই আছে। If you lordship require that notification, I am having that copy. Which কথা?
My lord, we come to the last page of my affidavit. Last paragraph, annexes last. The above guidelines shall be applicable only to students pursuing academic programs other than PhD program. It is in bold letters.
Where is this?
Lordship has got my affidavit, last page of my affidavit.
Paragraph 11.
After the point 5, after the paragraph number 5, below the page.
Yes.
Last bold line below. The above guidelines shall be applicable only to students pursuing academic programs other than PhD. And top of everything else below. If it is not permissible, if it was not permissible, then the Divrugarh University would not have admitted the candidate for MCOM degree. Because she was doing MCOM and PhD in the same college. One is ODL mode, one is the regular course.
So there is the
Confusion creates where, my lord, if I make clear. Confusion created only when that she is having master's degree along with a PhD degree. It is known to everybody that for PhD, one candidate must have a master degree. She had that master degree much ahead of the enrolling into the PhD one. That master degree is MBA. The question remains whether that master's degree, MBA degree and the MCOM degree is relevant for the particular post. The advertisement says that it will be in accordance with the office memorandum dated censure. And office memorandum shows that master's degree is relevant subject. Relevant is commerce. Under the commerce, my lord, MBA and MCOM both comes.
Yes, the builder.
But I am with that notification, the date of effect.
Well, let me see this. In my copy, it's not properly, photograph is not good. That notification. My lord, what I may, my lord, if lordship, my lord, otherwise, please, my lord, matter may be remanded to the selection committee for awarding proper marks. This will resolve the issue.
Yes. So before lordship, my learned friend submit lordship from the authority, they have filed affidavit that lordship will find at page 63. Right? Page 63. They have lordship.
Which affidavit?
Affidavit by the director of higher. Although it is not very much relevant because in higher education, the qualification prescribing authority is the UGC lordship. They have to follow this a mandatory nature lordship. But filing this affidavit, they are saying that prior to this issuance of these guidelines of April 2022, there was a distance education committee and they have lordship prescribed some guidelines. But although they have stated all these things, but this has been submitted from her knowledge from the director, it is not from record. It will also kindly come to page 66, paragraph 9. All these statements have been made from her knowledge. So there is no any supporting documents, lordship. But even otherwise also, I have filed my lordship reply. In my reply, I have stated that this distance education committee is a dissolved committee. This committee has been dissolved in the year 2012. Now, after dissolution of this distance education committee, it is the UGC who has taken over the regulatory power of the distance education program. If your lordship kindly come to the affidavit in reply filed by the petitioner, lordship will find at page 6, lordship. Sorry, page 72, paragraph 6. Yes. Now, regulatory power, lordship transferred to the UGC. It starts from paragraph 5 Lordship, may I read Lordship from the reply before my Lordship can submit Lordship. Their only stand is that since Lordship, the guidelines of 2022 of UGC is not there. So this distance education, whatever the policy followed by Distance Education Council, it should be followed. Although their Lordship need not the authority to prescribe the qualification, because as per MT 66 Lordship, it is the only the Lordship UGC authority who can prescribe the qualification. From paragraph 5 onwards, page 70, I have stated Lordship. May I read Lordship, paragraph 5 of the reply, page 70.
No, you said that the education council has been
Yes.
dissolved.
So, Lordship, it is, so at no point of time, there is no such any regulation which restrict or prohibit to a candidate to pursue 2 degrees simultaneously. But provided one should be done through a regular mode and other should be distance mode. But it is admitted fact is that in 2015, the PhD degree pursued from Dibrugarh University by the candidate through regular mode. And in 2019, through distance education mode. And so far, the Distance Education Committee Council, Lordship, this council is a dissolved council in 2012 itself. And after 2012, the UGC has taken over the power, Lordship, but they have not prescribed any such quality. So my respectful submission at this stage is, Lordship, see, post is still lying vacant because of this interim order. And so far, the Lordship, the respondent number 7, he did not, Lordship, respond to the notice, Lordship. Already he joined in JC College, Guru Sharan College. And Lordship, the matter of the Lordship, the remand to the selection committee so far, the college authority as well as the director. And the petitioner may be appointed, Lordship.
Lordship, as my senior has pointed out, from our previous Lordship, I'll make again Lordship read our affidavit. It is page 64. Paragraph 5.
Yes.
That with regard to the statements made in paragraph 6, 9, and 10 to the writ petition in respect of pursuing 2 courses simultaneously, the answering opponent begs to state that the policy on pursuing 2 or more programs simultaneously issued by the Distance Education Council, Indira Gandhi National Open University in 2012. It was dissolved in 2012 as per my Lordship, my senior friend's Lordship submission. But prior to that, in 2012 itself, prior to dissolving, clearly mentioned that 2 degree programs cannot be pursued simultaneously. However, as per the policy, a student can pursue 2 programs simultaneously through distance mode or combination of distance and
Your MCOM was ODL.
Dear Lordship.
or regular mode from the same or different
After 2012.
these institutions in various combinations. The combination is said that 1 degree and 1 diploma. 2 degrees cannot be Lordship pursued together. So Lordship, this is the notification of that in Distance Education Councils. It has been provided to me by that department, Lordship. Second, next page is the
Which one?
Lordship, that's notification that
Hmm.
in its meeting to 2000.
Yes.
In terms of that Lordship, the subjects in which the 2 degrees can be pursued, Lordship, and it is given there. It says that the Lordship, the universities and in the
1
combination.
minute. This was dissolved in 2012.
Yes, prior to Lordship. Prior to that. But so far, Lordship,
Do you have
I
any-
told you said
Yes, it was
2012.
dissolved in May 2012.
Lordship,
You have any order showing that it is dissolving this
DEC.
DEC?
I can bring, but need some time. List.
This is up to,
Yeah, just get that. Otherwise,
Yes.
double time, I'm not going to hear
Yes.
you anymore.
that is.
I think I've finished.
yes,
thinking.
otherwise also, Lordship, it is
Just
just.
give me that order dissolving DEC. DEC.
Because under the IGNO Act, it was dissolved.
Yeah, that's why. So once that order is,
Your
brought
Lordship
to
would
my
like to see
knowledge,
the date on the
I'd like to see the order.
order. Date is mentioned in another Supreme Court judgment, that is Orissa Lift Corporation. Date of dissolution is mentioned.
Let me see the order.
Yes, that is, I mean,
But A. Dekal and Council as well as Mr. A.R. Tamilda, Janet, Standing Council Higher Education. Mr. H. Amal and a Standing Council UGC shall produce the order by which the Distance Education Council was dissolved in the year? Or should I just keep it was dissolved? Huh? When can you get it? Next week?
Yes, yes, immediately.
Yes, that's
Give your convenient date.
after we also want.
Submission of plan something.
After check, Lord. On 27, Lord. 29 थोड़ा था उसमें. On 27, Lord. Very small
Make it
issue, Lord.
28, make it 28. 28, 28 of May.
It is a motion day.
27, Lord. Let it go.
27 more natak.
It's over.
26 28 natak. 29.
On 20. Doesn't
Don't
matter.
you doesn't need any affidavit, I should just place the.
Yeah, just
Doesn't matter with the powder, Lord.
as part.
Apply. Item 7, apply, Lord. Meet with the lordship. This matter relates to non-payment of salary matter. The petitioner of the lordship was initially appointed
Yes.
as digital librarian.
The yearly salary investment of the petitioner is under consideration.
My lord, it was sanctioned, but sanction was lapsed, and therefore, my lord, the principal submitted a proposal to revalidate the sanction. That has not been done. So lordship may direct the authority, my lord, to revalidate the sanction and make the payment, my lord.
For 1 week time, like, for update to instruction logic.
Okay, next date will.
Yes,
discuss this
yes,
matter.
yes.
But I second on the council for the petition. Mr. S. Bhuyan, Leonard, Standing Council Higher Education Department submits that the validation of the proposal for sanction of yearly salary in respect of the petitioner is now under the process. And accordingly, he prays for 1 week time.
One week, some more time, if it wasn't done that one.
Prays for 2 weeks time to enable him to receive updated instructions. Prays allowed, list after 2 weeks.
That will be fixed, my lord.
In the two matter, give a date of the facts.
12/6.
Oblige, my lord. Item 8.
My lord, this is a matter, the petitioner is a doctor working in this, my lord, Indian Institute of Medical Sciences. Otherwise, I'm ready, but the main respondent has not filed the affidavit.
Who?
That's the respondent number. If they take a chance, then it's okay. I have no objection. Below respondents number 234.
Ames.
Yes.
Who appears for Ames?
I think 5 and 6 are represented. But there is no affidavit on behalf of 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, of course, is a formal party.
How about 7, 8? This also will
These
be.
are, my lord,
This also will be.
sorry, my lord, this, I'm sorry, this 2, 3, 4, and 8 are, I mean, necessary party.
Including 7.
7, yes. 7, of course, my lord, yes.
Who appears?
I'm appearing for respondent number 5.
I appear for respondent number 6, my lord. Mr. Harish Gupta is appearing for respondent number 1 to 4. I
And-
believe on the last occasion, he has said that he doesn't want to file any reply. I don't know. I mean, today he's not available at this point, so. Oh, he's here. He's here.
My lord, the reply is not required, my lord, because it is for the respondent number 7 against whom that allegation is made. But they have filed a detailed.
No, no, sir, there is no allegation against
On the
7. In
basis
fact,
of
we are
that,
relying
Lord,
on the
can-
finding of 7.
And
Respond, my lord, it's a case, simple matter, my lord. The petitioner was subjected to sexual harassment. So internal complaint committee was constituted. Internal complaint committee gave a finding against respondent number 6. Now respondent number 5, who is not the disciplinary authority of respondent number 6, has taken a call and said that they will not accept the report. Who is he, my lord?
At least, Gupta,
My
if you are not filing your affidavit, at least produce the records.
Yes,
Let
my
us,
lord, I
let
can-
us
I
see
can
what
produce-
is there.
Exactly.
You can produce the records, my lord.
Why do we just keep on going like this?
You can produce the record, my lord. I can produce it.
That would be
I think
required.
that would be
Yes.
sufficient. Good.
I'll produce it, my lord. All the records I will.
Okay. But Mr. Kian Chowdhury, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. S.P. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. You have for 5.
5.
Mr.
DS Bhattacharya.
E.S. Bhattacharya for the respondent number 5.
Petition.
And Mr. R.P. Fukan for the
Respond.
respondent
6, my, 6, my lord, 6.
Mr. H. Gupta, Learned CGC.
Let it be recorded that they are not filing the affidavit.
Submits that they are not filing affidavit. You are appearing on behalf of 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
Okay, Mr. H. Gupta, Learned CGC, appearing on behalf of respondents 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8 submits that they are not filing affidavit. Stop.
However, my lord will produce the record.
However, he pressed for some time to enable him to produce the records. Stop. Prayer is allowed. When do you want?
Next week, my lord. Next week, my lord.
Not next week, following.
Following
Next week, as on following.
June.
Yes.
My lord, if it is not problem, if a learned senior counsel doesn't have any problem, can it be fixed on 27th or 29th, my lord, if it is not inconvenience to the learned senior counsel?
No.
A slight little bit of a pressure on my part.
Slightly tied
That's
up.
all. Okay.
He's having some problems next week.
Can
So-
it be on 2nd, my lord, if it is not a problem? 2nd of June.
Second.
You take your convenient dates.
Let it be on 4th, my lord. No, sorry, I'm sorry, my lord. 9th of June, my lord.
My lord, 9th will be too late. I'm extremely sorry for this inconvenience.
Why?
My lord, I am under tremendous pressure. At sexual harassment complaint, I have been negated,
No,
completely
my lord.
ignored.
Sexual harassment complaint. Respondent number 5 has come to the rescue of respondent number 6, though he is not authorized.
But the rescue does not permit me. I'm still
No
being
pressure.
convicted, my lord, of this. All I'm saying, can it be on 2nd if it's not inconvenience? I'm only requesting, that's all.
Let it be on 5th or 7th, 9th, my lord.
5th, my lord. 5th, my lord.
Okay,
5th, my lord. 5th, my lord. 5th. Extremely grateful.
And interim order will continue, my lord.
Interim order pass will be till the next.
April.
Item 9.
May please your losses. Case list to compassion and appointment, my lord. Petitioner's father, Baburam Boshumaturi, died on 31/3/2017, my lord.
That you want to.
That is Annexure 3,
Page.
page
Yes.
23. Then, before that, my lord, petitioner was appointed by the managing committee because when his father suddenly fell ill, then he was appointed as a grade 4 in his father's place by the managing committee, of course, my lord. Then, after death of his father, he submitted his application on 22/5/2027. 17. That is annexure 5, page 25. Then Lordship turn annexure 6, page 26. The principal of the Tamilpur Commerce College, my lord, he forwarded a letter to the inspector of schools stating interior that the petitioner was working expired on 31/3/2017, and his son is, with due permission of the college governing body, has been serving honorarily in the said vacant post immediately after the demise of his father. Then he obtained appointment letter, that is annexure 7.
Annexure?
7. This is his appointment letter. Appointed by the principal, Tamilpur Commerce Junior College, my lord. Then his joining letter is annexure 8. Then again, my lord, the
This is
petition.
before your father's death.
Yes, my lord. Because he said fail, my lord. And my lord, petitioner then filed an application through principal to the Director of Education to be considered his case as a Grade 4 employee, my lord,
On compassionate ground.
on compassion ground. Then several correspondence are there, 2019 also. But suddenly, my lord, the minutes 4/1/2021.
Who is that?
Earlier, I have approached before this honorable court, my lord, with this state level committee. But after that, we received that minute, my lord, that is district level committee, because district level committee was wrongly stated the date of application, my lord. Then Lordship kindly turn the minutes of the annexure 12, page 38. Two.
Hmm?
38, my lord.
Hmm.
Serial number 2.
Rejected list.
Yes. Rejected list. Application not submitted within 1 year of date. Submitted 1 year, 7 months, 5 days after date of death. Then your lordship kindly turn page 40, my lord. Minutes of the district level selection committee held on 31/12/2018.
Page.
Page 40. Minutes of the district level selection committee, Baksa district, for appointment on compassionate ground held in the office chamber of the principal secretary, BTC, on 31/12/2018, my lord. Then it is shown that the particulars of candidate for Grade 3, Jongdao Bosamotari, the date of application, it is written 5/11/2018, which is not correct, my lord. And his name also recommended, my lord. In the last line, my lord, remarks. Lordship got it, remarks. It is Jongdo Bosamotari recommended against the vacant post of the Grade 4 of Tamilpur Commerce College.
Who is that recommendation?
Recommendation, this minute.
No.
Minutes of the, yes, recommendation is chairman, member, page 40, 41. The meeting ended with the vote of thanks from their chair. That is member secretary,
41?
chairman, 41.
I've only page 40.
কি করা হে? My God. কি কোৱা? 41. Last page of the minutes, my lord. Page to be listening. Don't you got it? Last page of the minutes. Jangdo.
Page 40.
Yes, 40, it is shown as a remarks. Lordship got it? Recommended against the vacant post of the Tamilpur Commerce College.
And what is in page 41?
41 is the signature of the members of the Commerce. Second, কি করাই এবার নর্ডে মানে কলা গবাই Each and every page যদি চাবই লাগে আৰু Oh, there is no a second copy to চাও তোমাৰে handwriting এইবোৰ in second copy it is there.
Okay, anyway.
Also kindly tell us the second copy if you'll also permits me. কি কৰা আছে নহৰিবোৰ বৰ বেজাদি আছে মোলৈ এবাৰ চাব লাগে The recommendation was made by the member secretary, chairman, member.
Okay. What is the procedure in this, what you call, this BTC area? They have their own,
Yes.
district level committee, and then, the state level committee, it comes to the
Common.
common government of Assam.
Government of Assam.
Here problem is Lordship, we have not found the earlier application Lordship as per instruction from Inspector of School Lordship. We have received the application which was given in the year 2018.
Maybe that was a second application, but,
Not found Lordship.
in the writ petition,
I have an ex.
Principal whether forwarded it or not.
it's clearly stated, 22/5/2017.
17.
Yes, Lordship, it is to
We
be
received the copy.
principal Lordship.
Hmm.
Principal has
Yes, this is the process. First, he has
Lordship,
to file to principal, then principal recommended and sent to the
no Lordship.
inspector of school.
Normally it is normally proper format should be given Lordship.
So, মোৰটো এনেকে দিয়ে চাকৰি পাই আছে।
Inspector of School.
Page 27.
27. I have seen Lordship, but Inspector of School has sent this instruction to the Director Lordship. Second page of my instruction. This is the Director's report and second page.
And Lordship, page 26, Lordship's principal again wrote letter to the inspector of school, that is 13/10/2017, my lord, not 18. That is also there. Forwarding of the application for form for appointment on compassionate ground. একেখনি না? Oh. My humble prayer is that, my lord, since I have been recommended by the minutes of the, recommended by the members and chairman, only only the date of application is wrongly inserted, my lord.
For our instruction, we have not found any application in the year 2017 Lordship.
But then, the,
Inspector, principal may not forward it.
no, principal has forwarded it, page 27. That is the handwriting of the principal.
Principal, yes.
Yes, Lordship, was whether Inspector of School has received or not. Yes, sometimes it happens, Lordship.
No, maybe inspector of schools may have received or not. But at least one thing is there, that the petitioner applied in the year 2017, just a few months after the date of
Date
his
of his
father.
father.
And that application was made to the principal forwarded it. All right. Principal forwarded it. Now, whether inspector of schools got it or not, that we don't know. But then at least the petitioner has made the application in the year 2017. And the principal is aware of that and he forwarded that. Now, we don't know whether inspector of schools has got that application. Maybe the petitioner made a second application later on. But
Yes.
his application, initial application was in the
There.
year 2017.
But in second application, he has not mentioned that he has earlier also applied, Lordship. No mention.
So,
And you see page 32.
Lordship, kindly,
Page
33 page, kindly peruse.
Kindly see
Hmm?
page 32, Lordship. Prayer for appointment of grade for employee.
Ramdev Basumatari again wrote a representation before the principal, my lord, and that principal sent to the director through principal, because since he did not get any information, my lord, that is why he forwarded, my lord.
Page 32, Lordship, he has not stated that he has earlier applied, Lordship.
Yes, what,
I want to say, Lordship, page 32, Lordship,
30?
32.
Oh.
Now, here is application for a professional appointment in the year 17/7/2018. Sent to written to the Director of Education, Lordship, he has not mentioned that he has earlier applied. Lordship.
No, my lord, enclosed, necessary documents have been enclosed. There is a enclosure.
Agree, sir, but which document? Yes.
That documents is in the
Yes, simply
Director of
stated, I
Education.
have, with regards to the above, I have the honor to inform you that my father, so and so, was died in surgery, died in service. Status of 31 March 2017. Then I have been temporarily serving in the college concerned with verbal permission of college GP. The college, same this week has also been taken resolution regarding this matter. Resolution copy has been appended. That's enclosure may be resolution copy. Therefore, request your owner kindly to appoint me in.
No,
position
that's fine,
already.
that's fine. That's a second. What do you say about page 25?
Page 24, that is inspector school has said that not found any. 27, that's 27.
No, page 25.
25.
Page
Application concept fill up করছিলে। That is why they have been recommended, my lord. Since I have submitted in time, so his name is recommended. In remarks, it is stated. And it is not only one person, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 persons are put their signature and recommended his name to the state level committee. But unfortunately, his name is, his application is wrongly inserted, my lord. Maybe that copy, typographical error, it may be.
They have not said
So
that
if it is
error.
if it is not error, then I can come to the court. Because of that, I have come first before this honorable court, my lord.
They have not stated it as error, but they have stated it not found. Your lordship, I leave it to lordship.
But MSK Devi learned counsel for the petition. As well as MS RB Bora learned standing counsel. BTC. For the respondents, 1, 3, and 4.
1, 3, and 4.
And MSS Conwar learned government advocate. To respond number 2. Stop. Para. The father of the petitioner. Devi, how have you filed your affidavit?
Huh?
Page 1 is,
My lord,
give her this.
কি কৰিছে হে তুমি বাপৰে নাই my lord, my lordship kindly peruse order dated 12/3/2025. তাৰ affidavit হয় নেকি? চাওঁ, let me see. মই কি চাম
Late Baburam Basumati, while serving as a grade 4 employee. Page 5 is missing the.
Oh, page 5 also missing. But I can't see that. I'm
As
so
a
sorry. my
grade
lord.
4
Let me
employee
sort.
in the College of Tamilpur Commerce within bracket GR College. No, don't say grade 4 employee in the Tamilpur Commerce within bracket GR
But their profession.
College. Died in harness on 31
2017.
stop. Prior to the date of the father, the petitioner. The petitioner, prior to the date of his father, comma. Where's the appointment order? The petitioner
Base 28.
was
28.
appointed as a grade 4 employee in Tamilpur Commerce within Brigadier College on the basis of the SMDC resolution number 3 dated 10/7/2018. Stop. Para. After the death of his father, the petitioner made an application in the prescribed format before the principal of Tamilpur Commerce College within bracket GR for appointment on compassionate grounds on 22/5/2007. Stop. The principal of the Tamilpur Commerce College within bracket GR forwarded the application of the petitioner
The inspectors.
to the inspector of schools,
Mhm.
BTC Mushalpur, Baksha. Come to page 27, which is the relevant date? Is it 8/10/2018 or 13/10/2017?
13/10/2017.
On 13/10/2017. But on top it is written 8/10/2018.
Yes, it is received. No, 13, my lord, 13.
No.
Where? 13/10. Good. 8/10, yes, there are two.
And underneath also,
And there are also 13/10. I do not know. 8/10/2018 it is illegal because it is shown as cross.
Lordship, how can it be lordship? 8/10/18. 8/10/18.
you did not notice this.
Yes, lordship, that's
Hmm.
not by the duty.
Yeah, I have also noticed now. It's a couple of actors. To take history, many
Downward also two sign lordship.
two sides,
That's what I'm
not
saying.
due date, not
Uh,
time.
Two dates are there.
Yeah,
It is this is
But 8/10/2018 seems to have been struck off.
stuck up, yes, my lord.
how can.
I don't know.
That is why
You
lordship,
take
we have
time
not,
then.
we have, no, we have stated that we have not found that application lordship.
You please,
No,
then you,
it is not correct.
I'm not disposing of them.
Yeah.
Please verify this. And
Yes, my lord.
otherwise, I will be passing up order in favor of
Lordship,
petitioner.
Yes, my lord.
I shall verify this again.
Nobody noticed this.
Yes, my lord. I have also not noticed. Need to,
You are a petitioner's counsel. You filed the state petition.
Yes, yes, my lord. I'm so sorry, my lord.
Her domestic
help
duty
is,
as a
the-
counsel for the
I don't know. Papale there.
or neglect made by RB
Okay.
Forum when the standing counsel BTC. When do you want me to work on it?
Lordship,
21.
after 10 days lordship.
It's the matter of the 2 weeks to enable her to receive.
খবর
instruction.
লিখেছেন, কেউ enter করলে।
If you-
But it is recommended, already been recommended, his name.
Item 18, motion.
আপনার উপর ইমান রোল নাই।
Yes.
Yes.
I want to submit one thing, your lordship, the secondary education name has been reflected in this matter. Although your lordship, we have not made any party here. So kindly.
No, my lord, the inspector of school is a party.
That is Mushalpur. I have checked it, your lordship. The last
Secondary elementary education.
secondary, your lordship, name has been reflected wrongly in the cause list because your lordship, they have not made party. Inspector of the school, that is BTC. So here, your lordship, kindly, your lordship, secondary education name may be struck off, your lordship.
No, my lord, if their presence is not required,
One
after
minute,
hearing,
one
my lord, can.
It is BTC, your lordship.
যদি hearing কে লই লওক, আপনাদের কোন নালাগিলে গুছাই দিব, don't worry.
No, unnecessary, your lordship, our name has been reflected.
If we
No,
go-
you're not a party here.
Yes, your lordship, that is what your lordship, I'm submitting it. But in the cause list, your lordship, our name has been reflected as secondary education. That is why-
Elementary.
State of Assam Principal Secretary, the Joint Secretary, Deputy Secretary.
Stop.
Bhuyan, where the respondents list? Page 5, isn't that?
Yes, my lord, it starts from page 5, my lord.
State of Assam, tribal affairs, tribal.
My lord, what we have done, as the inspector of school is also a party, so therefore we serve a copy, my lord. That's why their name perhaps may be reflected. The formal party we have made, my lord. We are not claiming any relief.
Baksha would be BTC,
BTC, my lord. Borrow BTC.
BTC only.
BTC and tribal affairs is the main party. May
Yeah, proceed.
my lord, may I please as your lordship. My lord, in the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, my lord, in the union government has introduced a scheme, my lord, for the purpose of opening up of the model residential schools under the name and style as the Ekalabba Model Residential Schools, my lord. And for that, they have also, my lord, introduced a guideline. And my lord may be pleased to find just a small portion I beg to draw my lordship's attention to that guideline is at page 24 of my petition bill. My lord, got it, my lord? Page 24, my lord. If my lord may be pleased to find that in the introduction in the context of the trend of establishing quality residential school for the promotion of education in all areas and habitation in the country, the Ekalabba Model Residential School for ST students take their place among the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya and Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya and the Kendriya Vidyalaya. My lord, from the introduction, my lord, we can presume, my lord, that these are the at-par institutions required to be opened as the, my lord, Navodaya Vidyalaya and the, my lord, Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya. Now, my lord, what has happened? Pursuant to this guideline, a school had been introduced, my lord, as the Ekalabba Model Residential School in, my lord, Dalbari in the district of Baksa, BTAD, my lord. And that school had opened and school had also been running. But my lord, what has happened? The school originally was administered and managed by a locally constituted committee. And later on, from this locally constituted committee, it had been taken over by the district level committee, my lord, as per the provision of the guideline is there. If required, my lord, it can be taken up by the committee. Now, my lord, if we go by the, my lord, how this school is management and running, if my lord may be pleased to find the funder to come to the student. Guideline. My lord, may kindly turn to page 25, my lord. If my lord may be pleased to find that the state and union territories are free to apportion the fund out of their Article 275(1) grants to construct and run the additional EMRS over the number sanctioned by the ministry. Now, my lord, as this institution is also one of the numbers sanctioned by the ministry, so therefore, my lord, this institution, my lord, is entitled under the fund of under Article 275 sub Article 1. Just for a moment, my lord, if my lord may be pleased to, I am reading over, my lord, just a small portion of 275(1), my lord. Grants from the union to the certain state, such sums as Parliament may by law provide shall be charged on the consolidated fund of India in each year
as grantee need of the revenues of the such stages Parliament may determine to be in need of assistance and in different sums may be fixed for the different states. My lord, the meaning thereby of 275(1) is that the central government may give some fund under Article 275(1) into those states who are in need, my lord, to run these categories of projects, my lord, for the purpose of the development of the tribal affairs. So, my lord, we are entitled under the fund. Now, what has happened, my lord? This institution had been given the fund initially, but later on it had been stopped. Now, what they have done, my lord, may kindly turn to page 59, my lord. Impure. Yes, my lord, straight away I am bringing my lordship's attention to the impugn admission notice at page 65, my lord.
Admission notice.
Yes, my lord. This is the admission notice. My lord, actually, we are not challenging this one and we are also not agreed with this notice also, my lord. What my lordship like to rise, my lord?
In 5 minutes.
Mal. I was on the last page of my petition, my lord, whereby, my lord, an admission notice had been issued, my lord, wherein, my lord, it has been said that the government of India has established the Ekalabya Model Residential School across the all state to provide quality education to the tribal students and other belonging to underprivileged section of the society. For the academic session 25, there will be 5 EMRS operational in Assam under the administrative control of the Assam State Level Ekalabya Model Residential Schools Society, so-and-so registered society under the so-and-so Tribal Affairs Government of Assam. The admission to class 6 of EMRS will be done on merit through the entrance examination for the so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. So, my lord, these are the list of new schools where it is going to be open up. Now, my lord, we are not basically agreed with the opening of the new, but if my lord maybe peruse the guideline, I am again drawing my lordship's attention to page 25, my lord, of my petition, my lord. Clause D, it says that the state government / union territory administration will ask for the new EMRS after ensuring that all the existing EMRS have been made functional. Now, my lord, what has happened when the Ekalabya Model Residential School at Dolbari in the district of Buxar, my lord, was functioning smoothly, but suddenly, my lord, they have stopped the funding. As a result, my lord, at this moment, there are more than 300 plus students are there. They are taking the classes and students are there. Now, due to the shortage of funds, my lord, the school is now on the verge of, my lord, in such a stage that it will not operate. My lord, although we cannot demonstrate before my lordship with a valid document that whether the fund is given or not, but we have pleaded on oath at paragraph 18, page 18 of the petition, my lord. My lord, only my instruction is that, my lord, today we have taken only food has been provided, but nothing else for the salary or other part. No any funding has been provided, my lord. At page 18. And now the food has also been, my lord, stopped from a few days back, my lord. So, my lord, because it is very clear of the my lord guideline that until and unless you made operational of the existing schools, then you cannot go for a new one. Now, my lord, they on the one hand, the earlier school, my lord, which is one of these categories of school at Dolbari, they have they are not in a position to make it fully operational, but they are intending to, my lord, open up new setup of schools, my lord. My lord, may kindly turn to page 64 to, my lord, demonstrate one of the vital document, my lord. This is a minutes of the, my lord, meeting held on 14/8/2024 of the district level committee. My lord can skip the few paragraph. After threadbare discussion, the following resolutions were adopted by the committee unanimously. It is resolved that there is no fund available to run EMRS Dolbari Buxar, and it will not be possible to run the school if fund is not received in short span of time. So the matter may be informed to the Director of the Tribal Affairs Assam so-and-so Guwahati as the Director of Education BTC Kokrajhar. the committee decided to forwarded the issue of permanent appointment. These are not very relevant for us, my lord, but the clause 1, it clearly demonstrates that there is no fund had been provided, my lord, for which the school is now going to be on the verge of a closure. So, my lord, my humble and respectful submission before my lord is that as the guideline mandated that it should be made operational once the school is open. So they should appropriately fund us, my lord, as per the provision of Article 275(1) of the Constitution of India, which clearly says, my lord, it is an access with the scheme and Article 275(1). That is now my respected friend, perhaps my lord can take an instruction also that why the fund has been, my lord.
I'm submitting, my lord. My lord, issue notice. This is the, my lord, fifth round of litigation.
No. Cause of action is different, my lord. Yes, absolutely correct.
My
Earlier
lord,
two
fifth round of
petitions are there.
litigation, my lord. We are very much in the locus of this principal, my lord, the petitioner, my lord. We do not recognize him. He was never appointed by, my lord, the next. So we will come with an affidavit, my lord, and we have been providing fund, my lord, through the DC. And my lord will come with an affidavit. My lord will at this stage issue just notice, and we have a on the locus of this writ petitioner, my lord. Who is he? We do not know him, because he was never appointed by us. We always said that these groups are my lord encroachers, and we do not recognize them. My lord will come with an affidavit.
My lord, with all respect,
Who appoints the
my
principal?
lord, a management committee, my lord, initially from which the district level committee has taken over, my lord.
My lord,
My lord, that issue is pending with another writ petition. If my lord may be pleased, then can take up both the petition and both the petitions can be heard together also.
exactly.
We have not suppressed anything, my lord. It is very clear and
Exactly,
transparent.
my lord.
We are on the
5947 of
interest of the students, my lord. Who is the principal, who is not the principal? That is not the issue. My learned friend has just submitted, my lord, that it can be funded through DC. If it is funded through DC also, then we do not have any objection.
My lord, the thing is that the state government will take appropriate, my lord, these funds come from the union. And my lord, we have guidelines and appropriate at time, my lord, whatever has to be done, we will do it, my lord. But these writ petitioners, my lord, will not recognize them, my lord. Will come in affidavit, my lord. This principal, my lord, we say he's the encroacher, my lord. And because of him, my lord, the earlier 3 writ petitions, my lord, some they have withdrawn halfway. In this pending writ petition 5947 of 23, my lord, the honorable single judge was, my lord, pleased to, my lord, grant us liberty to go ahead with selection of, my lord, new guest teachers, my lord, which they came challenging, my lord. So there are, my lord, a lot of issues, my lord.
Those are part of pleading, my lord. Regarding
So-
that petition, that is a part
my
of
lord-
pleading in my
my lord,
petition.
issue-
We have not suppressed anything.
My lord will just issue notice, my lord. We will file an affidavit, detailed affidavit in this regard time.
But my lord, regarding the funding, some interim direction
No,
may be provided.
this is a matter of,
Through the DC, as my learned friend has said, my lord, through the DC, it should be funded.
my lord. The thing is that I will bring on record, my lord, whatever we paid and, my lord, and what we are doing, my lord. My lord will grant me 1 week time, very short notice, my lord.
Then a student will, my lord, die of starvation, my lord. These are residential school, my lord.
Can you file it by 1 week?
I will file it, my lord.
Then that's fine.
My,
But then your tribal affairs
My lord.
my,
and BTC.
my friend.
Okay, 1 minute. And state of Assam. Union is there also.
Here, Gogoi can appear, my lord.
Mr. K. Gogoi.
But yeah, Bhuyan and the council.
I think it.
Issue notice. Mr. K. Gugoi, London, CGC. Appears on behalf of respondents 1, 2, 4.
I am
1, 2, 3, and 4. Huh?
5, 6, 7, 8,
And
10,
Mr. Ardhar, Leonard, additional standing council,
Standing council, my lord.
tribal affairs. Appears on behalf of the respondents 5,
5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
7, 8, 10, 11. And how about the 9?
State level appeal.
State level equivalent to model school. I will do it, ma'am. I will do it.
Okay. Five
Thank
to, 11.
Ma'am.
And Miss MS RB Bora, the standing council BTC appears to the respondents, 12 to
12, 13, 14 and 16.
15 to কোনো level
15. Who appears? Deputy Commissioner?
Commissioner Lordship, Government of Assam.
Government of Assam, there will
first year.
conflict of interest.
Okay.
If I appear,
What is that? 12, 13, 14, 16.
Check the-
Government advocate will do?
yes, ma'am, yes,
MS
ma'am.
S. Conwar, and then government advocate appears to the respond number 4. Notice on respondents are complete, however, extra copies. You furnish extra copies?
Oh, my lord, we'll buy it
Mr.
by
Ardar,
tomorrow.
Leonard Standing Council Tribal Affairs submits that he'll be filing affidavit within a period of 1 week from today. Stop. According to comma, list this matter. When do you want?
my lord, second one. 2nd of June.
Okay.
Lord, may I pray that the deputy commissioner make necessary arrangement for foods of these students, my lord, who are in there, my lord. In the meantime. It should not be rotated through us, my lord. They can direct
Where is the deputy commissioner?
as for no.
These are residential schools.
Residential schools, my lord. That's the difficulty. And 4 students are there, my lord. More than 300, no?
Can you make some arrangement?
My lord, the thing is that we do not recognize from where the student has come. That is what we want to bring it on record, my lord.
But then
How they are,
okay, maybe
how they are, my lord, taking these admissions.
My
Okay.
lord, my respected senior friend,
my lord,
mission is
I understand your anxiety,
mine.
but then these students are very innocent students. There may be something wrong with the
Management.
management of this particular school. And you may not be recognizing the principal, how he was appointed and how he has come in. But then these innocent students, they'll go hungry without food. There's something.
My lord,
Or what we can do, instead of issuing notice,
My lord.
I'll give you time up to tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And then you can come with a solution for the time being, for the students.
My
Without routing through the principal. If you have some objections against the principal, you can route it through the deputy commissioner.
Yes, yes,
Deputy
ma'am.
commissioner can ensure that they are given the,
I will try to find out, man.
then I won't issue notice.
My-
But
My lord.
they
Yes.
are
Keep it
aware
for
that
motion,
that's
after
also
motion.
Friday, my lord, it can be fixed on Friday.
Mr. Ardha, then the standing council, tribal affairs shall take instructions. With regard to the, what was that,
My lord, with regard to the foods, my lord, the minutes. Okay. 64.
where have you stated?
Six. My lord, the statement of this. Paragraph 18, my lord. Page 18, my lord.
There's no mention here.
My lord, that apart the aforesaid measure, the authority from 1st of April 2025 from the new session stopped funding for the food of the student of AMRS Dalbari, and now the school is on the verge of collapse, is now trying to abandon the AMRS
Shall
Dalbari.
take instructions with regard to the funding of food for the students of
AMRS Dalbari, my lord.
AMRS Dalbari.
My lord, I will take instructions, man.
Yes, sir.
When do you want?
Friday, man.
Friday.
Okay, Friday is what? List on 23rd.
Well,
At least see something, if you can do something for the students.
My lord.
Obliged.
Registration to directed to reflect the name of children at government with Assam the costless.
Obliged.
If you can come with that solution, then I can give you a longer time, I can issue notice to file your app.
Obliged.
Item 11, ordered.
Yeah, this one in the Davies completion opinion. Item 9, we put it in item 9.
May I please note?
Hmm.
Not proposing taking the instruction.
Madam, order has been complied here, madam. This is the order.
My lord, after passing 8 months, my lord, they have passed this order, my lord, they have rejected, yes. yes,
Rejecting
my
your
lord.
case. That is the normal procedure. What was the direction passed?
Directions was it is at page, my lord, relevant portion is at page 14, my lord, paragraph 7. May I read it, my lord?
Yeah.
Accordingly, the matter is remanded to the Director of Secondary Education, respond number 2, to have a verification as to whether the petitioner had availed any casual leave for the year 2022 by calling for the attendance register of so-and-so school for the year 2022. The respondent number 2 shall also hear the petitioner in person in the presence of the principal Banstandi so-and-so school, as well as the concerned inspector of schools, and thereafter pass appropriate order in accordance with law within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of a copy of this order. And my lord, interesting is that on the day of hearing, my lord, both neither the inspector of school and the principal was present on the day, my lord. Only petitioner has submitted his written statement.
Principal was attended the hearing, madam.
On that particular day, he was absent.
Paragraph 3rd, during the hearing process, attendance register was placed, and on verification of attendance register, it was found that the petitioner Sri Vikas Purkasta retired subject teacher was found absent in the school for a period of total 23 days in the year 2022, that is January 2022 to December 2022. The then principal Salaha Ahmed Laskar attended the hearing and stated that the petitioner had always come to school late and put his signature by force on a teacher's attendance register showing on time. Also, he signed several occasions over the red mark put by the principal IC. On July 23 and 28 September 2024, in the attendance register of 2022, he had signed on his absent mark by using eraser secretly. He used to disobey the order of principal to take classes in lower classes, that is 9 and 10.
Now you'll have to challenge this. But MS B Goswami Learned Council to the petition. Mr. U Sharma Learned Council appearing on behalf of the sole respondent.
Yes,
Sole respondent has produced an order dated 6/5/2025 issued by the Director of Secondary Education Assam. wherein it is stated that the excess leave availed by the petitioner cannot be considered for granting earned leave as per the Leave Rules 1934. Inasmuch as during the relevant period of time, he did not submit any formal prayer petition before the competent authority to sanction the leave, i.e. convert his excess period of CL to earned leave, though he was informed by the school authority on time. Stop. It is further stated that the deduction of his salary for excess period of casual leave, i.e. 11 days, is justified, and the said period shall be regularized only for the purpose of pensionary benefits on staff. But considering the order dated 6/5/2025 issued by the Director of Secondary Education Assam, this court is of the constituted view that substantial compliance has been made by the sole respondent, and accordingly, this contempt petition is closed. The order dated 6/5/2025 is placed on the court. We challenge that order, now we have no choice.
Item 12 to 15, hearing.
These all matters related to pensionary benefit of the petitioners, all are the similar in nature. Therefore, that is all are checked together. In fact, in earlier occasion, I have already given a written argument, placing the written argument before Lordship. But to refresh the thing, I will place the.
Now, where is the written argument? In which?
Yes, we have given a written argument.
Which writ petition?
4012.
I think it is in
Yeah.
635.
No, not in 60.
Then in that case, it is in 4012.
Give me the file.
4012.
Yeah. 4012.
But to refresh the whole thing, I like to. Place the.
Bill Sharma, you are also supposed to file a written argument.
Lordship, I will submit, because in fact, Lordship, if your Lordship sees the prayer, Lordship kind tell the prayer.
40?
4012, in any of the requisition,
Any 4012.
4012.
I'm on 401.
Lordship, and prayer is the prayer. Page number 21, Lordship. Like the should not be issued, directing the respondent authority to release the regular pension and other retirement benefits, that is GPF, GIS, DCRG, leave encashment, etc., due to the petitioner. So here the claim of the petitioner is for the pension, Lordship. Now, Lordship, I will place the pension, what the pension rule says, Lordship. In fact, in this case, Lordship, the finance is also going to advance their argument, Lordship. Mr. B. Gogoi perhaps will advance his argument on day after tomorrow before Lordship permits. I am told. I have already informed him, because the matter is of pension. So equally necessary. The finance department's stand is also equally necessary.
Then let us hear it all together.
no,
Hear one, hear the petitioner today, tomorrow I hear you, day after, go, it disturbs this court.
Lordship, I have already informed him. In that case, Lordship, I fix day after tomorrow.
The long period of time is pending.
Yes.
Only one occasion they have taken the time.
Always,
Oh.
time. This has been pending for quite some time.
Yes.
I don't want to.
But it is long pending. I have
for concluded my argument, filing the written argument, in thereafter, nothing, Lordship on the, if they at all do, Lordship will fix the date, early date, and with a rider date, on that day, no, there will be no adjournment. On my side,
Okay, heard Mr. B.B. Barwal and a consecutive, as well as Mr. B.N. Sharma. Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department. On request made on behalf of Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing Council, Finance Department. When do you want? Give a date on a date that is sure.
In that case, Lordship may fix on Tuesday next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, I took one.
27.
27.
Is it okay?
Fix, I have no problem, I am waiting.
Gogoi is,
I will tell.
Oh, I
make sure,
Lordship.
please the
Oh,
matter.
on that day, they will know it.
Made clear there shall be no adjournment on the next. Problem.
Item 16.
My lord, this matter was heard by your lordship at length, and your lordship directed us to submit written argument. I have mailed my written argument to the court master. Basically, my lord, on the last occasion, I have given the citations also, my lord.
Have you mentioned your citations? in
Yes,
your-
I have referred the citations and the paragraph numbers, my lord. It is highlighted, my lord.
Heard Mr. P.K. Roy,
P.K. Rana.
Senior Counsel.
Yes.
Assisted by Mr.
S.K. Chakravarti.
Then the Counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. S. Chakravarti, Leonard Amicus Curie, for a respondent number 2. Any other respondents?
State of Assam is a respondent, my lord. Basically, the dispute is between the employer and the employee.
As well as.
Respondent number 1.
Then the additional senior governor. For the respondent number 1. Okay, hearing.
17.
My lord, in this case, my lord, the petitioner is the first wife, governed by Mohammedan law. There is a full bench judgment. It is admitted that first wife is entailed. And now the opposite party has submitted that they have some judgment in their favor, but I have not found any judgment. On last occasion, I have produced the judgment passed by this honorable full bench decision. So, my lord, it is not
I
disputed.
beg
my
to pray that the matter may be taken up at 2 p.m. my lord.
Why?
I have, Bibi is not with me, my lord, now.
last occasion was the same thing, my lord.
At 2 p.m.
I did not.
Huh?
They have
2 p.m. We'll fix a different date.
At 2 p.m. I am ready.
2 p.m. will be difficult. This is the last meeting.
They have that.
Yeah, they have to come out 22nd.
I'm obliged.
Out in Sharma on the concept of it. On the request made by Mr. DK Kotoki and the concept of the respondent, Mr. Metro. 22nd. The accountant general is on this required party here.
Yes,
Mr. AK Medi and the council, operation on behalf of the SK Medi, we are standing council accountant general. Any other matters?